Guys, can you hear me? Hey, how's it going, guys? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. What is up? Not sure what happened there in the intro, but if you guys saw the intro video, that's good. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, and how's everybody doing tonight? That being said, looks like we're live, so awesome. I'm glad you guys can hear me. What is up, everybody? How's it going tonight? It's RCSteve, and we're back with another awesome CowTech Live, guys. If you haven't been here, make sure you guys check out the CowRC YouTube page. Give a like and subscribe if you guys enjoy the show. And this is a weekly live stream that we share on CowRC, talking about all types of topics in the RC world of RC maintenance or tips and tricks, everything you want to know, guys, in the CowRC world of RC. So we're talking what type of products you guys are recommended, or what type of products should you guys use, or what type of mess did you guys get into the past week, and we can share some tips and tricks on how we would dial in your rig using the CowRC products. But yes, guys. What is up, Unboosted? Yes, man. We're here every other Sunday. So if you guys do want to see say what's up to me, I'll be here. But we're rocking a nice little, weather's starting to get cool. So we have the little CowRC, what do we call it? The bomber jacket, guys. This is a special one. This has the factory team on the back. So really psyched when the weather gets cool over here. I can rock this jacket. But let me know what you guys are up to, what you guys get into over the past week. And as a little starter question, I want to ask you guys, what's the dirtiest your rig has ever gotten? How dirty has your rig gotten before cleaning it? Let me know what type of rig. Was that like a crawler? Was it a basher, buggy style? Let me know how dirty it got. So we see everybody in the house. Thank you guys for joining. Let's see, catching up with comments. Yes, the night is young. What is up, trail crawlers? Hey, guys. So want to give you guys a kind of dive in over here what we might have missed out on CowRC news and little updates headed your guys. Let me go ahead and share the CowRC webpage. But if you guys haven't head over to the web store lately, CowRC over here online, they have a couple new products already shipping, guys. So this was one of the new products that we were talking about for the past couple of weeks. If you guys haven't seen last week's CowTech Live episode, definitely give that a check that one out, because Adam and Tyler has their carbon series upgrade kit in hands, guys. So they'll give you a little rundown on how you guys can implement that into your carbon series mat. I have my set on the way, guys. So by the next episode you guys will see me on, we'll have a little set as well. We can show a quick little demonstration. But if you guys haven't seen these, guys, these are a really cool upgrade kit for your CowRC Carbon Series mat. Right now is currently available in the 24 by 30 inch Carbon Series mat. So if you guys have the large Carbon Series mat, you guys can go ahead and order this product now. What it pretty much is like a little upgrade kit, adds some extra depth and little nice concave edges, guys. So that way, if you guys have hard time kind of getting the hardware out of the pockets, these are nice and smooth and concave, really easy to get out of, as well as you guys can see right here in this little image is that the corner magnets, the corner inserts are magnetic. That means it's pretty cool that you can have some hardware in this little corner pockets, and they'll be magnetic holding down the hardware. So there's another quick image, another example, guys. Again, we shared these last week over on Adam and Tyler's live stream, and I did talk about them briefly when I was on episode 8. So these are already you should have some shipping or tracking information, guys, for those of you guys who have ordered. These should be going out tomorrow. So can't wait to see how you guys implement these cool little upgrade kit in your workstation or work setup. And following all that, guys, these will be available for all the additional Carbon Series sizes. So just a heads up, guys, the 12-inch by 16-inch Carbon Series mat, that will be the next product that will become available. So if you guys can see right here, it already is, ready to check out the 12 by 16. So in just a couple, about, I would say, 3 to 4 weeks, guys, you should be able to order these and add them to your cart and check it out. So just a little heads up for these upgrade series, these little upgrade kits, guys. So the larger 24 by 30 inch will have the magnetic corners, but the smaller sizes, guys, they will not have the magnetic corners. So just a little heads up, a little FYI right there to know what to expect. And also, guys, they will be even making it for the 5.5 by 8 inch Carbon Series mat. So all the sizes for the Carbon Series will get this upgrade kit, as the time goes by. So yeah, I'm stoked to check those out myself. And probably the biggest thing for me too, especially when I'm dealing with these little tiny screws, especially on the micros or 110 scales in general, is just sometimes we want to grab the hardware real quick and easy, but these Carbon Series, they have the nice square edges to them, which is cool. But the upgrade kit, guys, you guys need that efficiency. It's definitely one to check out. Let me see. I want to come back real quick before we dive into a couple more news. I asked you guys, how dirty have your rigs gotten? So we see Unboosted. He drove 4 hours out west yesterday for the flood crawl, and he says that his H series is a mess from the weekend. Man, definitely tag me, guys. Send me a message. I'm always curious to see like what kind of environments you guys get yourself into. Myself over here, there's not really much to really get rowdy on versus just really getting dusty and kind of dirty, especially now that it's getting a little bit colder. Eventually, there's going to be some rain, so that'll bring out a little bit of dirt or mud in the trails. But I kind of watch out for all that stuff. But I do have a rig though that we've been building live on this Carol stream. That finally, guys, sooner or later, I think in the next coming week, I'll be able to have the opportunity to take that out and get that bad boy as dirty as possible. Let me see. Crawling by the beach. Oh yeah, Kyle, dude, that's also a super critical one. Myself, I try not to get too close to the beach, but there's this awesome little crawl spot right near, like right on the coves, essentially. So having just that salty sand, salty dirt, you definitely know you gotta start cleaning that truck right when you get home. Let's see, the nitro buggy, man. I can imagine the nitro oils clinging onto some dust and dirt and stuff like that, covered in mud. Yeah, I love that, guys. So hey, keep shouting out the stories, guys. I'm definitely gonna check out some of your comments and see what you guys got yourself into as well. So let's go ahead and share with you guys also what we've been getting a little sneak peek over at the what's coming soon for CowRC. If you guys are joined in over on the CowRC fan book Facebook fan page, guys. You might have seen already, but let me go ahead and pull this up so we can see. So there is an upcoming sale, guys. This upcoming sale now is another awesome opportunity to take advantage of 20% off most items, guys. So if you guys have been looking to re-up on your chemicals, your mats, any little cool, handy CowRC products, guys, most of them is going to be eligible to get that 20% off. So in order to get that 20% off, guys, you got to use that code right here. This is pumpkin 20. So that code will get you 20% off your order on the eligible items, guys. And if you do use that code and you spend over $100, this is $100 before the shipping is included, guys, you will also receive a free 5.5 by 8 carbon series mat with the magnetics mat, guys. So pretty cool. A little $12.50 value. And, you know, I personally love that little small carbon magnetics mat setup, guys. It's probably one of the most essential items that I put in my backpack or my pack when I'm heading out for a little RC adventure, whether it's a quick maintenance or helping out a friend with they lost some hardware on their builds, and we can just easily pull that out, have the magnetics tray, and kind of up to all the tasks, you know, all the quick little small tasks, whether it's lubrication or getting dirty, all that good stuff, guys. Let me see. CDM, man, we gotta link up at CDM, but I don't think you're over here, if I'm not mistaken. I see Virginia, right? Yeah, super nice. Let's see. I'll have to check that out, Unboosted. Thank you for sharing, brother. Also, guys, pretty cool new a new segment or segue from CowRC, guys. For those of you guys who just still need to get the grasp of, you know, where to use your CowRC products, how to use your CowRC products, how to clean your trucks using the products, where and when, etc. So we try our best every week to provide you guys some handy demonstrations and tips and tricks. But if you guys still are looking to get your knowledge dialed in a little bit better, check this out. This is pretty cool. So this is a new feature that you guys can see over on the CowRC website. So on the CowRC website, they actually have this little button right up here. It's right underneath the home page, right underneath the main CowRC icon. But you'll see this tab now. It's called University. So if we click the University tab, guys, this is really cool. This is actually a little segments of courses or, you know, small classes that you can get more knowledgeable information regarding the CowRC products. So you can go through all these handy videos down below, guys. This is going to give you the deep nitty gritty on all the products. We've been covering a whole bunch of examples and sharing a couple of these videos as well. So if you're looking to get a little deep dive knowledge, a deep dive course on the Cow University for all the products, you can. It's only going to take you guys 20 minutes to sit down and digest all the details. So whether it's you're interested about the CowRC cleaning products, they have that, the CowRC lubricants, the CowRC rubber mats, as well as the magnetic mats, guys. So this is just super cool to get all the information, especially for like somebody that's new in the RC area. And, you know, we're always usually excited. We say, hey, go check out CowRC. You got to get some CowRC products. But a lot of that to at least newer style RC enthusiasts, they might get overwhelmed or don't know exactly which way to go. So now we can point them in the right direction, guys, with the CowRC University. And after those 20 minutes, guys, it's just as easy as that. And down here, you know, congratulations, guys. You guys graduated the university. And what's going to be coming next, which is pretty cool for the CowRC University, is the mini courses are about to be here. So new classes released each month. So what's that going to mean? So these mini courses are going to be a little bit different from these longer deep dive videos. So every month, guys, you're going to get a little mini course video that's going to share with you guys basically how to use all these products, the CowRC products, on different little segments of the RC. So we'll give you guys a little heads up, a little sneak preview of what's going to be the first mini course. The first mini course will be it will be based on shock building, guys. So while it won't really necessarily be, how to assemble shocks, it'll more so be like how we assemble shocks using the CowRC products. That way you guys can get the upper edge on all these builds and setups and take advantage of all the CowRC products. So I really like this new university segment, guys. Again, it's really helpful for any individuals that just need to brush up your knowledge on the products, or if you have some buddies that are just getting into the RC world, definitely send them this way over here to the university tab. So I really like that. And let's see. So starting late November, guys, again, just want to give you guys a little heads up. That's when we'll see the first mini class right there. Let's see. Coming to say up. Oh, you are in Cali? Okay. Oh, I see. We'll have to link up one day. Unboosted. Green Bay. That's awesome. Trail crawlers just got that graphite in. Awesome, man. Yeah, let us know what you guys plan on using that graphite first. What's your first kind of application you have your eyes on using that graphite? Let's see. What's up, HTXRC? How are you today? Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. So let's go ahead and talk about what we got going on tonight. I believe that's what we got going on for all the CowRC news, guys. Just want to give it a quick little double check. Oh, yeah. Here we got a last little bit regarding that CowRC sale, guys. So we do know that, I said that most of the CowRC products will be on sale for that 20% eligible coupon code that you guys can use. If you guys see something that might not be applied for the 20% and you guys are you gotta have it this weekend, hey, don't forget, guys, we actually have a special code for you guys that are just watching the CowTech live stream. Down here in the bottom right-hand corner, you guys can still save 10% using that code COW-TECH. So don't forget, guys, while we're still looking out for everybody we can, try to get the most savings whenever special events or special days, especially during the holiday season, come around. So don't forget, CowTech gives you 10% off anytime, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and hop over to our screen for tonight. Let me see how I can pop that up real quick. All righty, so we got something going on tonight. We got kind of like multiple scales of RC going on tonight, and these trucks. Let me go ahead and just shout it out. I won't be ashamed at saying this, but man, these trucks are just super uncared for lately. They haven't been taken care of too much, and they've just been on the shelf, not serviced in months. And we're going to actually check out what's going on inside at least a couple of these areas on this rig. We're going to maybe check out the axles, the front axles on this SCX24 build and this UTB18 build. And then I'll share with you guys, I do have my handy radio. It's been through the ringer. Still kind of getting unpacked from Proline, as I haven't had much time to kind of get out to any more events as of lately. But we are prepping again. There is a little micro comp coming up, guys, in a couple of weeks. So I want to get this SCX24 kind of checked up on, see what we need to do to it. But we'll give you guys a short little tear down and see what's inside. And I'll share with you guys how I set up or how I maintain, clean up and maintain these axles, guys. So let's go ahead and just dive in and get right into it, guys. So right here, a little SCX24. Let's actually check out what's going on. Let's see how it looks, guys. So a lot of dust build up, some pinion flakes, you know, shocks. I'm sure that they're out of oil. Just a lot of dust and grime. I'm actually not too sure if this has been serviced with the udder butter, but I want to say it has. Same with the rear axles, guys, but you guys see a lot of hair, a lot of dirt. And we're going to give this a little bit of CowRC love right now. So let's just go ahead and dive into this build. And we're going to take off this front axle. And it should be fairly quick and easy. I got this little handy drill right here. So taking this all off should be pretty straightforward, guys. If you guys diving into your little micros, or you guys don't have a micro, let me know which truck that you have not taken care of too recently, and just kind of one that's been on the shelf as well, kind of one that just definitely needs that work done to it, and you're just kind of scared at diving into it. We shouldn't be ashamed over here. You guys can tell me. I won't tell anybody, but yeah, for now, we're going to pop out this little front axle, at least for now, and we'll see what's going on with it. So before I get started, too, I want to share with you guys, this is one of my daily setups, guys. Whenever I'm working on a truck, or big or small, I always like to lay out the CowRC mouse pad mat. This is just going to give me a nice, clean overall setup, guys, as well as have, you know, these handy tools, just not really bang on the tables and desktops and stuff like that. Also, guys, you already know the Carbon Series mat is just my favorite mat. Can really handle everything that you guys throw at it. And then, of course, we're integrating today the little screw catcher mat. While we have some like stainless hardware, some of it, you know, could be magnetic. So it still provides me some good visibility, guys. So I love using the magnetics mat integrated with the tray. So let's go ahead and I guess the main thing is I want to see the diff cover, guys. I'm really curious to pull open that diff cover and see if there's any grease left in the area. So before we pull up that diff cover, I just want to take out the servo as well, so that way we can get a good look. And let me see if I can see some comments too. So I guess I called out Unboosted. He says, I never given my proper rigs a cleaning. I know, right? A quick wipe off and we're good. Hey, sometimes we don't really have much time, but when it comes to getting them dialed in, we got to take a little bit of time and check them out. So here we go, guys. Here is the axle itself. Let's go ahead and take off this drive shaft in the back, guys, and then we can finally pop open the diff cover, as well as remove the knuckles so we can check out the axle shafts. Yeah, I bet that H series is it's crying after watching this unboosted. So got this diff cover has 6 screws, guys. We're almost there. We'll pop them out for us to check out. Good thing I have this little power tool. Really comes in handy when you do teardowns. If you guys use power tools, tearing down, what's your favorite power tool? What's been your favorite little drill? So there we go. The diff cover is now popped off, guys. We can share what's actually in there. And just as a quick glimpse at what I saw, man, I'm pretty impressed. So here we go, guys. Here's the diff cover. Let's pop this bad boy out. And look at that. We still have a really nicely coated application of that CowRC udder butter, guys. So let me actually pop this drive shaft back on the backside, and that'll actually give me ability to spin it. But wow, look at that, guys. This has been serviced by the CowRC udder butter, and absolutely zero of the udder butter had slung anywhere around. It's still in the teeth, still super smooth. You can see the bearings are nice and clean. That's crazy. So usually, guys, when we drive in the dirt and stuff like that, it's really drying up all our components. The dust can really act like micro size granules or like sandpaper and stuff like that. Especially when we get the dirt inside the axle shafts, it can easily kind of get the dirt inside the bearings through the gears. So having that waterproof or that element susceptible grease with the udder butter really shows that it's pretty good. So I'm gonna pop open this worm gear, guys, and here you guys can see plenty of grease still on that worm gear. It's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and just pop off these knuckles, guys, and we can see if there's any corrosion going on these axle shafts. But I think I did service these as well. Not too sure. But now we also have newer products, guys, which I might be considering to use this time around. We have the ultra fine graphite coating now, guys, which should be really nice for the micro size application. So let's go ahead and take a look at these bearings. The knuckles, guys, the bearings still looking clean. There's definitely some dust built up inside the knuckles right there. Let's see. But coming back to that overall worm gear, you guys can see, look at plenty of grease still applied on the worm gear. So I really like to see that, guys. And as well, I'm kind of holding it with my fingers. And it's just like normally with other type of builds, my fingers would get really dirty with the black grease or grime really quick. But hey, the CowRC is keeping it pretty clean right there. So it's a real good testament on showing, when you get it all crazy. I don't really see any corrosion on the bearing seals or any other excess buildup inside there. We could see the axle shafts right here. Axle shafts did pretty good as well, especially on the main shaft part. It's really clean. Here we can see where it was exposed on the outside for the dust, but man, on the inside, I believe we coated these things with the Mousse Slick silicone. So we'll probably go around this time either with the ultra fine graphite, or we might even just go a little bit more heavy duty and apply some ultra light grease. So let me know what type of elements that you guys get into the most with your little micro cars, or let's say if you do have a micro, what's the most dirty you guys are willing to get that little truck dirty? So while we have this kind of all beaten up, all disassembled, guys, let's just go ahead and put this to the side, and let's go ahead and hop in over to these UTB 18 size right here. So the UTB 18 size, this one has definitely been sitting in on the shelf for a long time, guys. But I do recall that the axles have been serviced using the udder butter as well as all the other products too. So we could just dive in on here and check that out. I was disassembling this just a little bit prior towards the show, but I figured I want to share with you guys. We can take this off rather quickly and easily. Let's see. How's it going, Kurt? How's it going tonight, brother? We're just doing a little tear down and sharing what we got going. So before we take off that axle, we actually can check out the axle shafts right here. Oh man, look at that. So the axle shaft is still really nicely coated. I think this one was definitely coated with the ultra light grease coating, guys. So it's looking just brand new. It still has that film on it. Really nice. Up here, while it is getting dirty, it should be, I don't see any wear and tear for corrosion or anything. So that's really nice. So let's go ahead and actually pop open these portal covers, guys. Go ahead and pop open the portal covers real quick, and we can see what's in there. I think popping into the portal covers on this UTB-18 should be enough to just kind of get a good example, guys. If you guys want me to open up the diff cover too, we could definitely do that. Let me know. Let's see. So I have these weird knuckles on here. Try and get this little pin out of the hex. This weird portal cover is super like oversized, so there we go. Kind of tricky to get out, but we got it out, and then we can finally open up the portal box and check out what's in there, guys. That goes to quick question for those of you guys who have the rock crawlers. Do you guys like the straight axles, or do you guys are a portal axle kind of guy? Let me know. All right, cool. So we got one portal box ready to go. Again, guys, this portal box or this portal cover was treated with the Moose Slick silicone on the outside, guys, as well as the knuckle itself. So let's go ahead and open that up and see what we got in there. So, wow, look at that. We're ready to go. I don't even know. I mean, this definitely has been used, but wow. Still really good on the udder butter, guys. The udder butter did not go anywhere at all. Everything looks really clean in there. We can see all the products working hand in hand. We have the bearings coated with the ultra thin oil. We have the axle shaft coated with the ultra light grease, guys. I mean, everything is just looking really good in there, especially when it comes to the inside. Just super nice. So here again is a couple examples right there, what we can see. I'm digging it. I'm digging it a lot, guys. It's making me happy knowing that all the hard work, guys, all the prep that you guys put in for these builds using the CowRC products, man, it definitely pays off when it comes to RC maintenance. Here on the inside of the cover, guys, just a little bit of that udder butter and pretty clean right away. So I guess the last thing we can do is just kind of check out the axle itself. So let's see if we can get this axle off. You guys run the portals and straight, same here. I really like the UTB-18 portal axles. They're pretty good. Have really good clearance for its size. All right, a couple more screws and we can get this bad boy off. And definitely going to be putting this back together after the stream, guys. I don't know how long it's going to take right now, but for now, we're diving in. You feel me? We're diving in, seeing what's going on with this truck. So bear with me, guys. And I'll just take off the servo. Alrighty. Portal axles off. So here we can see our axle, guys. You know, this was treated with Moose Slick silicone on the outside just to protect the aluminum from any possible corrosion or just getting built up with the elements for cell. As we can see, it's not too dirty. Pretty nice. I like that. Let's go ahead and just keep diving in, guys. We're going to just take off the diff cover right now. The diff cover's coming off. And we can see what's going on. Probably, I would say about like 20 packs
some hardcore four-wheel steer rock crawling was had in this UTB 18. So let's see what the damage was. Hey, Empire, RC Empire of Texas, how are you tonight, brother? Hope you're having a good one tonight, and thanks for hanging out. All righty, guys, a moment of truth. We can take off this diff cover. Let's go ahead and take this off. Yeah, so boom, just like that, guys. Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. I was crawling this truck. Totally. But you guys can see, again, the spool is looking immaculate, guys. The whole setup right there. You know, sometimes we have excess udder butter. So it's always important, guys, that, you know, least little, or what should I say? It's important you don't have to waste the udder butter, guys. Just apply the grease on the teeth itself, and that's pretty much all you need. Again, we can see the ring and pinion gear, really nice, really set up right there. So nice and clean, guys. But if we were super, super dirty, we'll go ahead and share a little quick cleaning tip on how I would clean up these trucks right here. So let's go ahead and dive right on into that. But before we start with the crazy mess, the craziness, guys, let me see what you guys have been up to. So yeah, portals and straights. What's up, Michael? How are you tonight? Both axles, yes. Oh, the mullet one. That should be a fun build, Wild Man Joe. Let me know. Yeah, a little bit goes a long way. And with the CowRC udder butter, guys, that's probably one of the only greases that I've personally seen, guys, that just does not displace grease all over the place, especially on high-speed applications too. I know you guys, a lot of racers watching too. With the udder butter, man, it's gonna keep the grease in place. So we've seen it. It's proven as a fact down in here. So let's go ahead and dive right in, guys. So with this setup right here, little housings, I should say, we're going to blast away a little bit using some of this Moo Clean degreaser right here, guys. This degreaser is the industrial grade, so this is going to help remove the oils, the greases, dirts, even the nitro mess, guys, from electrical parts, and pretty much just get off all that essential grime that we need to. So if you guys don't have one of the applicator tips, definitely pick up a couple of those applicator tips. They have the options to pick those up with the aerosol of your choice. Let me grab one thing right here real quick. I do have like a little handy, like a little handy container that I kind of like to blast the product in. Sometimes what I also do have is like an older CowRC product. It's like a shock stand. But with this, you can go ahead and simply just apply a little bit of degreaser inside the housing area. You maybe even on the outside if you really so choose to. But already, guys, with that maintenance, that degreaser, the udder butter, and everything that we've been using, it really stays clean pretty good. So with just a simple cleaning or brushing with the degreaser, you should be pretty cleaned up with the housing. There's different ways, of course, guys, you can go with the cleaning, especially like if you're diving into these little tiny parts, these little SCX24 parts, after like a degreasing on the inside of the housing. What I kind of like to do is I'll give it a quick cleaning, but then just like that, the rest of the housing, I can clean it if I do want to, but sometimes with the whole huge little parts list, I'll go ahead and dump these into the ultrasonic cleaner. If you guys haven't seen the ultrasonic cleaner, CowRC does offer two variants of the ultrasonic cleaner. One of them is a stainless steel basin. So the stainless steel basin version too, if you really wanted to, you can actually fill that up with like a degreaser, such as this CowRC Moo Clean degreaser. And you can just simply pop in all the housings, all the grimy, greasy parts, and pop that in, and it'll really do a great job at removing all the stuff for you. So this is just some kind of examples, guys. I could go super deep dive into it, but we don't have, all evening long to dive in. So example, I will clean these housings, guys, clean them out with the Moose Lick degreaser. As well, guys, you guys already know if you have the ring and pinion gears. I'm actually going to show you guys maybe two different setups that I'm probably going to experiment using. So with the 110 scale, guys, this UTB 18 for reference, I still prefer the method of having the udder butter nice and coated on my gears, guys. And with the SCX 24, I've been really leaning more towards that ultra fine graphite coating, the newer product from CowRC, guys. If you really want that zero drag setup, that really zero sling, zero setup maintenance, I really like that ultra fine graphite coating. So let me go ahead and recoat or remove this grease off of this spool real quick, and we will recoat it, guys, with udder butter, and then I'll show you guys how I recoat the SCX 24 worm gears. I might actually use the ultra light grease coating on those, but we could do. Let me know if you guys want to see a demonstration for the SCX 24 gears. You want me to apply the ultra fine graphite coating or the ultra light grease. So here we go. Gonna grab these. While we do have the bearings taken off, guys, on the spool area, that'll give us a good time to grab our ultra thin oil. This is the bearing oil, guys. So all these little steps that I do take, while it might seem like it's taking a long time just to clean up a front axle, I feel that all these steps are definitely like the preventative maintenance setup, guys. So just a little bit goes a long way with this bearing oil. And once you get the hang of it, you can actually slowly drip out that oil instead of kind of blasting it like I just did the first time. The second go, I could see that it was actually getting in there, penetrating pretty good. So while we have that, let's see. So we have, we'll go with the graphite trail crawlers. That's pretty dope. I like that product a lot. Oh, I like that. Yeah, RC4US. RC4US, sorry about that. Yeah, use the udder butter. Great for the O-rings, definitely. When it gets time for me to come back to the shock rebuild, that's definitely what I'm going to be using, guys. I'm going to be using some of that udder butter to use on my O-ring seals. But let me go ahead and share with you guys. This is how I normally apply the udder butter right here. So it's like my little tips and tricks of getting this udder butter on this ring gear. So I kind of hold the bearings and I just kind of spin it like that. And then I really like to use the syringe, guys. It just makes it a lot cleaner for me. So I'll go ahead and do a little application. Now a little bit goes a long way. So you don't want to push too hard, too fast. And I'll show you guys what I do with the extra little bit that kind of is going all over the place. So just this little bit of amount, you guys can see it's not too thick, but what I like to do is I kind of like to pack it. So I kind of press it down into the gears. So pressing it down into the gears will get it seated in between those teeth. So I kind of just do that along the whole way of the ring gear. And then with that, the result, it's really not much, guys. It's just a tiny little application of that udder butter, guys. And we've seen that a tiny bit goes a long way when applying it. So the same thing goes with the pinion gear, guys. So we're going to kind of just have that nice twist motion. But I'm kind of curious, are you guys a syringe type of guy, or are you guys the jar type of guy when it comes to getting the udder butter in? I know some other good tips with the jar. Guys can just kind of simply dunk it in there and give it a spin. So curious to know which kind of setup or what's your kind of go-to method right there. But again, guys, we could see nice and evenly coated right there. So with that being said, we're just going to clean out this rear housing just a little bit, the rear diff cover area, pop everything back in, and we'll just pop that bit back in. Let's see. Yeah. It's little pinion gears. Okay, cool. Let's see, we can pop this bad boy back in there, and we can pop on the diff cover back on in there. While I do that, we'll just leave this here for now. Let's hop on over to the SCX24 gears, guys. So the SCX24 gears, let me see what you guys are saying. Love the syringe. Yeah. I would have to agree with Michael too. Gotta have both. I mean, it's just what it is. So go ahead and grab this applicator tip right here. Same process, pretty simple, guys. With the gears, go ahead and remove that grime so we can see what we have right now with the SCX24 worm gears. It's kind of like some excess dirt and a little bit of leftover udder butter in there, guys. So what's cool about the degreaser is that it also is pressure activated, meaning you can really lay down some force to get it to shoot out. But what I actually do is I'll just kind of coat it, and I'll use one of these cool CowRC brushes and simply can just brush it right through the individual teeth. So here you go. As quick as that, guys, we're all cleaned up with our worm gear. Really, really easy to set up, guys. Let me go ahead and get the other one cleaned up real quick. All right. I've been using the graphite on my CVDs and pivot balls. Oh, I like to hear that. Yeah, we actually showed a couple demonstrations how we applied the graphite maybe a couple episodes back on using the pivot ball areas, as well as I don't think we've applied them to the U joints yet. So let me know what type of RC you were doing that to. I'm kind of curious, RC for us, because I'm probably going to try that out as well. So, hey, with a little bit of cleaning though, guys, with the degreaser, you guys can see we are good to go. So there are a couple tips. If you guys are interested for the super small scale, it's kind of hard to get the, the grease added on to this. But what I like to do is I'll take the little small worm gear, and then I'll actually take one of the axle shafts. The axle shafts, perfectly slide into this worm gear right here, kind of holds it in place. So then that'll give me my spinning action right there to easily apply the udder butter on. So I'll go ahead and start applying it just like that and giving a little spin. Hey guys, I also totally forgot to share with you guys. So my bad, but if you guys are still hanging out, man, please don't go anywhere, because we actually got something cool for you guys that I want to share with you towards the end of the show. So right before that, guys, we see I did do a little spin move. You can probably not really see it too much, but a little spin move on the front side and the back side right there. You guys can see we kind of got it pretty nicely on the teeth. So let me go ahead and stop what I'm doing real quick before we get just too carried away, guys. But let me share with my other screen so that way you guys can see me. So if you guys haven't been following along or checking out the CowTech stream with me, we actually are giving away an Arcto 6x6, guys. So if you haven't seen the Cool Hobby Plus little 1/18 scale 6x6 rock crawler. One of you lucky guys will be actually going home with an Arctos. Not this episode, but if you guys do want to be eligible in taking that Arctos home, you guys can take one home. All you got to do is be live every episode, especially the last episode, because the last episode you will for sure have to be live in order to win. But what we do every week that I'm on, guys, is we have a special hashtag to type in. So if you guys are tuning in, you guys got to participate over on the YouTube or the Facebook live stream. So go ahead and I'll give you guys a couple minutes now. I actually have this hashtag right down below in the bottom left hand corner, guys. It's hashtag clean. All you have to do is type that in the live chat, guys. And let me show you over here. We actually are going to draw a lucky name, whoever enters in that hashtag. So you guys can see we are getting a couple entries in right now. This will be your chance to get added on to the list. So there's a couple rules that you guys got to pay attention to. This is a US or Canada based winner only. So if you guys are watching from anywhere else outside of the US or Canada, hey, see if you guys can go to Canada or US or something in order to win this awesome Arctos 6x6 as well, guys. You do have to be participating in the last episode of CowTech with RCSteve, and you do have to be there to claim the prize, guys. So it is clean with the K, guys. So Trail Crawlers RC, you want to make sure you got that A-OK, guys. The giveaway will be in a few more episodes, guys. So we still are going to get that out. We're actually going to take that Arctos 6x6 out in the wild, guys, and we're going to get it super dirty, and you guys don't want to miss out for that. We'll also be sharing you guys the before and afters of how everything is with the CowRC products that we used on the Arctos 6x6. We'll get it as dirty as we can, and then we'll share another quick teardown, guys, just how we're doing, and show you guys how pretty much clean everything was kept, thanks to the CowRC products. So yes, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Let's go ahead and continue this quick build, see how far we can get done. We do have only a few minutes left. I know I kind of expected this. We might have ran into this little issue right here. So many things that we just tore down right now. But I think the main thing that we were trying to get with on this episode, guys, was how well do those CowRC products work? And, you know, we can see that we put some of these rigs to the test. We beat them up. We got them super dirty. We haven't even maintained these things or checked up on them for a few months. And yet, guys, their insides are ready to go just like never before. So let's go ahead and finish it off. We can actually just probably finish off the SCX24 axle, guys. I still kind of want to go in the portal boxes, re-grease them just because and all that stuff. So I think the SCX24 being the straight axle will just kind of save me a little bit of time for tonight. So guys, we do have our axle shafts right here. Got the axle shafts right there. We're going to apply the Moose Slick ultra light. Well, actually, you guys wanted to see the demonstration with the ultra fine graphite, so that'll actually be the perfect way. I actually wanted to use the ultra fine graphite coating on the worm gears itself too, because at this small of a scale, it just really works really nicely. So I'll probably have to remember that the next time. I did use that on one micro build, guys, and so far it's probably one of my smoothest rolling trucks that you can really feel. So I like to use that ultra fine graphite. But here we go. I'll show you a quick demo, guys. So make sure you guys have like a cardboard or something that you don't want to get stained, as the ultra fine graphite coating does stain surfaces, guys. So it is important that you guys use something that you don't want to get a mess. And the most important part with this ultrafine graphite coating is that you do need to give it a very vigorous shake. So give it a shake, guys. While I do that, let me know what your favorite, what was your favorite little tips and tricks, or what did you like enjoying the most during this stream? Or you guys already answered that little bonus question. What truck or what RC do you guys plan to take out this coming week or this weekend? All right, so you really want to make sure that this graphite coating is shaking up, guys. That's the best way that you're going to know that it is properly clean and ready to go. So if you see that, how I sprayed it right there, you guys can see the instant cure time. But what we want to see is we want to kind of see the black kind of coming out. So the more you shake it up, the more you're going to see that it's properly mixed. So now we can start seeing that it's getting mixed up pretty nice. Okay, I think we're ready now. So now we can finally just lightly coat these shafts, similar to how you want to like doing like a spray paint, like painting. So just takes very little bit, especially at this size, guys. Very little bit. I'm actually going to roll it over just a little bit, roll it on the other side, and boom. Okay, so we got that out of the way. We can kind of see, there you guys go, perfectly applied on there. There we go, that's better image. So instant cure time, guys, and you're gonna get that zero sling, pretty much zero drag. It's gonna be super smooth. Here you guys can see the shafts ready to go, ready for a whole nother run of some hardcore little micro driving, guys. Let's see, gonna try and pop these in just real quick, and we should be good to go. But you guys know there's plenty of stuff for me to do. I still got to kind of clean the outside of the axle housing and stuff like that. But just for demonstration purposes, guys, let's go ahead and just pop this diff cover back on, get it screwed together, and we can kind of give you guys a quick little glimpse before we sign off. And of course, we're going to draw that that giveaway, guys. I'm not forgetting about that for sure. So we might actually go like a couple minutes over the hour, but I hope you guys don't mind. So here you guys go. Just like that, guys. We're pretty much ready to go. So after this, guys, I am going to finish cleaning up the knuckles. I will coat those as well with the, let's see, should I try the ultralight graphite coating on the knuckles? I might try that. Why not, right? The reason why I'm going to use the ultrafine graphite coating, when you want to look at options to use that, is definitely make sure that you plan on not getting like wet or anything. Otherwise, if you are planning to go in like water or anything that has moisture, the ultrafine graphite coating it will get corrosive over time. So probably opt for a different product, such as like the ultralight grease coating or the Udder Butter, of course. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end it right there on the maintenance. So now it's time for the fun part, guys. I did ask you guys what you guys were getting into for next week. I see a couple of guys out getting their trucks out right there. Straight axles on the micros. Yes, sir. Haven't had a chance to order yet. going to use it on the pinion and spur gears on the dirt oval cars. Oh, I like that, man. Yeah, that should actually be really, really interesting to see the fast style driving and using the ultrafine graphite coating where the zero drag, zero sling is really going to come into to that important factor right there. So pretty cool. All right, guys. Now is the time that we pick a winner for tonight. So we're actually, if you did win over the past few weeks, we're if your names do get pulled up, we're actually going to redraw it too. So that way we can have somebody new each week to get added on the list. So good luck, guys. This is for the Arctos 6x6 that we will be giving away in just a few more episodes, guys. Man, it's been a wild, awesome one. But hey, we got 14 entries here, guys. If you guys do want to get an entry in on the next one, definitely hang out during the show. Make sure you guys are watching and keep an eye out on how to enter. So here we go. Good luck to everybody tonight, guys. And tonight we have Rob. We got Rob as the lucky winner tonight that is getting on the list for that Arctos 6x6. So congratulations, Rob. I see he's been participating in the chat throughout the hour, guys. So that's what it's all about, guys. Just really engaging with the audience. If you guys have any questions, if I didn't see anything, definitely the audience can always help out too. And yeah, Rob, we'll have you on down on the list for this week. And let me see if I can share with you guys the Arctos 6x6 that we have going on right here. Just before we sign off, guys. So here is that bad boy. You guys can see. Oh man, she's ready to get dirty for sure, though. Everything's just ready. I think the last thing we'll be doing, guys, is we'll be checking the electronics. Maybe we'll dive into a quick waterproof setup. So CalFormal coating, guys. Maybe we could do a little demonstration on that next week. But yeah, I can't wait to get this one out. I love the Arctos 6x6. And yeah, one of you guys that participates every week will be put into the drawing. So Rob, tonight you'll be put into the drawing to go ahead and get this potentially won, guys. Super cool. But yes, guys, it was a cool hour for sure. Hope we didn't get too carried away with this crazy teardown, guys. But you know, I got some work ahead of me planned for tonight. Now we gotta clean it all up and put it back on the shelf. But for sure, the little micro one, we'll be driving that one in a couple of weeks. And yes, guys, everybody else hanging out till the very end. It's been a blast chatting with you guys, hanging out. And make sure you guys, if you guys like the CowRC CowTech live streams, every weekend we have one. So it might not be with me next week, but if you guys have seen Adam and Tyler do their part in the Cow live stream, guys, it's an awesome time to hang out with those guys as well. So go over there, catch a couple of the replays if you want to see what we guys might have missed over last week. But until then, guys, I'll be back in 2 weeks. So if you guys do have any questions for me, also, don't forget you guys can message me on Instagram or Facebook, RCSteve710. And of course, guys, we do specialize in a lot of micro scale suspension links and cool 3D accessories. So hit me up if you guys are curious on any of those cool products. And until then, guys, we'll be back with another CowRC CowTech episode. So you guys have a great night. Peace out. See you later.